Hello and welcome to mini episode number 2 of A Lot of Alexis. Happy Thursday. I'm so glad you're here.
I'm happy to be here.
What? Why is your chair so high? Put it down. Yeah. That's better. Woo! Okay, now welcome to mini episode 2. Classic us. No, I'm happy to be here because Callie was a menace today. And like the cutest menace you've ever seen, but like, whew, I need to be like here with you, just like, even if it's just a mini episode.
I've been looking forward to this for a week. It's been a rough 2 weeks at work, so I'm happy just to breathe and be here.
Just a little quick, again, it's really only a mini episode. I love sitting with you here for hours, but...
And we could be here for hours.
We could, but we have things to get to. We've referenced Love Island, and before you say, oh, more Love Island, I don't watch Love Island, well, it's still going to be entertaining, and then we're going to do like a fun little game at the end that doesn't involve Love Island. But for those of you who don't know, the Love Island finale happened, the winners won, the runner-ups were the runner-ups, and we have some thoughts about it.
Yes, and our opinions are important. We have very good opinions.
Very.
I would say.
And sometimes our opinions are unpopular opinions. Most of the time they're unpopular opinions.
Yeah.
But we'll see. I put each one of the 4 final couples on my story and asked for responses of like what people thought. So I literally have like, is our opinion an unpopular opinion or not?
Let's find out.
So let's get into it. I feel like the couple people talk the most about, Huda and Chris. And it's also Huda, not Huda.
Huda?
Huda. Like a hood.
Huda, coulda, woulda, shoulda.
That's it though. Huda, woulda, coulda, shoulda. It's Huda. Huda and Chris. We should just like start with the most awkward yet best date I've ever seen in Love Island history.
Yeah, I was very proud of him. So obviously my opinion is that she's super manipulative and treats, her 2 relationships in there literally like they're children. He's a grown man. He is a grown man. Anyway, and I was very happy that he made her walk through the water. And I think it's ridiculous that they got 3rd. Or that she was even there.
Right.
In the first place, because she was supposed to get voted off twice.
Yeah. For those of you who didn't watch the final date, basically it was like you had to walk across these stones through water to get to this like elaborate dinner table. And so he was a gentleman and carried her, because this is the controversial thing like at the end, right? So he carries her over the water to the table. The final date goes poorly. Like these 2 were deciding, are we going to stay together? Are we not? Clearly, like a lot of it was to win the show. In my opinion, she treated him like dirt. And if I were a man, I would have done exactly what he did.
Absolutely.
The whole time they were together. So then at the end of the date, they went to leave and the date went so poorly. And he ended up like giving her space, giving her a minute, took off, like just walked away off camera. And she's just sitting there, like the amount of champagne they both had with the slow frames. It was hilarious. They both were going back and forth and each thing was like, each camera shot was drinking champagne. So he came back basically saying like, are you ready to go? Have you collected yourself, collected your thoughts? And she doesn't say a word. She stands on the edge of the platform waiting for him to pick her up.
It was so quite embarrassing.
She's treating everybody else like a child, but then she's treating herself. She wants to be treated like a child and be carried.
And that little piece when he asked, what do you want? And her saying no, she always has to be in control. And that was her last-ditch effort to be in control, even if she did want to be with him. Mm-hmm. And I think she just wanted to show America her growth and everything, which is a little baloney.
Yeah.
But we had to move on from them. We could talk about them for hours.
It's just wild, and I don't like her. Like, I can't be a girl's girl for it. I really wish that he was with somebody else in the villa because I think he's a cool guy. So I think he'll be fine. I don't know about her. Wish her the best, sweetie. Go with your daughter. I'm sure she's really proud of you on that show. Not. Okay. Second place. Nick and Alandria. Not sure why they have a couple name. It bothers me. Like, are they sticking? What's happening?
No, they're not sticking. She is also someone who should have been voted off.
She was. She was voted off.
She was voted off, and then...
So was he.
Yeah.
This is what bothers me. This is what bothers me. And so I actually didn't... the viewer response to Chris and Huda was that Chris is in the right. I did not get one good thing about Huda, so we can move on from that. We are not unpopular opinion. Nick and Alandria, the response was like joke, embarrassing, not gonna stick. So we're on par with at least our viewers right now.
They just clung on to each other. It was so annoying. I don't have much to say about them.
It was the most wild thing because like you had these two people that literally were out of the villa, out of a couple, just because there was a loophole in the text. Like, this is why I understand when people say all reality TV is rigged, because I really try to hold on tight. Like, you know, I watched The Bachelor since I was a kid, and then like that got pretty like scripted, and it's just like another show. It's like you just watch it and you're like, all the Islanders are saying that these are the two odd people out. That's when they get dumped. Now, even like America is thinking that they're the odd ones out with the couples. And it's like they had 3 chances. The first time they got voted out, it was literally like, well, if you two can make it work and you want to be a couple, you can stay on the show. Why wouldn't you? Like, why wouldn't you take that opportunity?
There was some controversy because when people were voting even later, it shows you the percentages. I think it was when Hannah got voted off, and all the votes were for, a lot of the votes at the time were for Amaya. That was the big majority, and she stayed and Hannah went home. So I do think a lot of this season was scripted, but I don't have a lot to say about them except on their final date, how they got up on that rock.
Yeah, like how'd they get there? They were like airdropped.
Yeah, that's the only...
No, it's weird. And then I saw Nick posted, or he was on a podcast, and he was saying that him and her were going on a date with Shelly and Ace and Taylor and Clark. And I'm like, that couple, Shelly and Ace go together, Clark and Taylor go together, you two, like, just because you're all friends.
You're not it. It doesn't have to be a triple date.
And let's just, like, piggyback off of this because it is so apparent. What about Sierra?
I know. I wonder if they're going to see each other.
Why are people not more up in arms, though? That there's no statement, like, there's no... Like, I just don't understand how it's like he just dropped her. And we obviously don't know the conversations that have gone on in public, but what we saw on the show was enough for me. Like, you progressed this whole way with this person. Like, in my eyes, they were going to win. Or Shelly and Ace, but whatever. Yeah. It's like, how is she just, like, out of the picture? I don't understand.
Because that's reality TV. People get canceled and then they bandwagon.
I was just going to say, like, is this legit cancel culture that we're just, like, going to pretend she never existed? Because I'm not for it. I actually thought they were, like, cute together. There were times I thought she was too good for him. So, like, I hope she finds a good connection in her life, someone that understands her, because a lot of people don't right now, and it makes me really sad because I think she's really cool.
I did really like her. And honestly, shame on production, because you put 2 people on the show who apparently were controversial. Got that English. And you should have
let them on.
It's your job. Now your show can take backlash and you can keep them on because it's not their fault that you didn't do your job.
It's really, really, really weird. And this is why, again, like, I know Love Island is just like one big franchise, but it's USA specifically. It's freaking sketchy. I don't like the Love Island USA. Like, yes, we applied you twice because people would be lucky to meet you, and it's like, if you could get on, whatever. But I just feel like when you get down to the nitty gritty, it's like so bad. It's like, oh my gosh, we're gonna be on like show, so like let's get this person off. Okay, and then they're also canceled because people stand behind Love Island. They love Love Island. So it bothers me knowing that if you did like anything, like it bothers me that you didn't find it, like to your point. I know the questions that you have to answer to get on Love Island. I did it twice for you.
Yes.
It was like 80 questions that I had to write out.
And actually, I applied myself this time. I actually just applied like a week ago. Just because. Some fun. I'm single. Whatever. Yeah. We love to live a little. And one of the questions on there, I don't know if it was the other two times, was, is there anything that basically the show can get backlash on because you're on it?
And you give all your socials. Like, I understand, you know, like you're on this podcast and you're not going to list that as your socials. So if they find, oh, a lot of Alexis podcasts and Abby said something controversial, now we got to pull her out. I don't think that's right. I think with all the sleuths that you have doing the job, looking into somebody else, like you're doing background checks, you're doing this, you're doing that, like you missed kind of a big thing. When it came to Yulisa, like you missed kind of a big thing. But like for Sierra, let's be real, it was a freaking... So here's 2 points, right? One, you missed it. Then you let them on the show. You're not taking them off.
Almost to the end. Yulisa was a completely different story because that was, the second day? She was almost at the end. Now it's your problem. And honestly, if America didn't like her, then they wouldn't have won. Yeah. And that would have been like, boo-hoo, sorry, we don't like you.
It's what happened with Shelly. Like, I don't know why Shelly was made out to be this huge bully. I thought she was fine. Like, I just feel like this is so weird. Like, America is trying to be this, like, girl thing, but you're kind of after, like, then you're putting other girls down to put other girls up, and I'm like, shouldn't we be, like, supporting all girls? It's really weird.
We could talk about this all day.
Yeah. So that's my thing. Like, one point is like you let her on, and number two, it was literally a post on a story
from a couple years ago.
I don't even know why someone took a freaking screenshot of it. Like, you're embarrassing for even for caring that much.
I know.
I just can't. And then there was another picture of like someone messaged Sierra and said, hey, just so you know, like, this could be taken this way and it is inappropriate. And her direct message was, I will never say it again. I didn't look at it that way. Like,
what else is she supposed to do? What else is she supposed to do other than apologize and take accountability?
Right, so you're going to do research and take her down because she said apparently a forbidden word. Whatever. Won't say it. Don't need to get flagged. But I think it's like, I see how it's offensive, but I'm just saying, like, there are worse things. And at the end of the day, it was a story. Then she was confronted by it. So there's a screenshot of that, and then there's a screenshot of her literally taking ownership. So you went as far as to make the research like, oh, that she's just a bad person. But you didn't then look at the screenshot of her taking accountability.
And
it's
also,
all weird to me.
Even after she took that video of her having accountability, this, that, and the third, there were still people, like, no one deserves to be threatened. She was getting like death threats. Her family
and
was
you
getting
should
death
know
threats.
that that's what's going to happen. You should know that that's what's going to happen when you literally rip somebody off a show. It's a public reason why people are going to do, like, I'm watching, I don't think you watch it, but I'm watching Secret Life of Mormon Wives right now, and it's the same thing. Like, one of the girls in the Mom Talk group posted something on social media knowing that all the other girls in the group are going to be attacked by her followers. It's like, you know what you're doing.
You know what you're doing.
And you made no effort to make sure that, like, Sierra was gonna be okay. Like, you're posting all the time about, oh, we don't cyberbully, blah, blah, blah. Well, like, maybe support, like, you need to give support if you're going to put somebody in that situation.
I think that the whole cyberbullying thing that they put out, it's much different saying someone looks way older than they do because of the work they've gotten done and it looks botched. That's completely different than someone sending literal death threats to someone's family.
Sure.
So
I think the cyberbullying started, which moves us into the last and final couple of Brian and Amaya, because I think the cyberbullying was more so about, like, started as Amaya
Really?
with her pronouncing words like,
Oh.
yeah, gratitually, and I'm die skiving, and like all of this stuff. I first off should say we're both happy that Brian and Maya won.
Oh, I'm very happy. I think in my eyes, it was either Iris and Pepe because they literally did the full experience. They were with other people.
I missed Iris and Pepe.
Yes.
How rude
It's
of me.
okay.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, Iris and Pepe.
They were with other people. They did the entire experience. They were friends first, which she said 1,000 times. But they were friends 1st, and I feel like they did it the right way, and it wasn't by default, like Nicolandria.
Okay, yeah, I cannot believe I made that mistake. So sorry.
No, it's okay.
Iris and Pepe, because it's very important. And the response from viewers when I asked about this couple was very, very 50-50. And what I asked was, are Iris and Pepe going to stay together, or is he going to run back to Hannah? And you're full on like team Iris and Pepe.
I am. Well, first of all, I love Pepe, but that's not the point here.
Mm-hmm.
I think that what Iris and Pepe have is much different than from what Pepe and Hannah had.
It is different.
And it just goes to show that he didn't just jump onto Iris because he was with Grayson, and he full on told Grayson
That's true.
that
Like it wasn't just to stay on the show because he could have done it with Grayson.
right.
Yeah, I understand that.
So that's where I'm coming from.
I
And
loved
think,
her so much. I loved Grayson.
Yeah,
there's
she
stuff
was
with
the
her
best
and
bombshell.
Elon now.
Yes.
And I love that so much. But
Yeah.
my thought on it is I like Iris as a human better than I like Hannah. The breakdown, the not even like, that was why I've never, she was crying like somebody died in front of her when her, like Charlie got out. I cannot. And then when she got voted out, I'm like, oh my God, like somebody must have died.
Yeah.
Somebody literally must have died on set.
That was insane.
So I've always liked Iris more than I've liked Hannah. However, I like Pepe and Hannah better than Pepe and Iris.
Yeah, I don't know. I think together they both have too chill of a demeanor. They're two very chill, unproblematic people.
Yeah, like real world might not really go.
And I think Hannah and Pepe have that yin and yang to
Yeah.
them.
I agree.
But show-wise, I did like... Yeah, you put it in good words.
And there was footage of Iris and TJ meeting up.
Yeah,
So
which
that'd be cute.
loved.
It'd be cute if they just like, okay, you get to go back like
Mm-hmm.
to your
Just be
quarters.
happy.
Yeah, to who you really like wanted to be with.
And the reason I wanted them to win over Amaya Papaya and Brian
Mm-hmm.
was because maybe they weren't together longer, but I didn't really see the connection, the like love connection between Amaya and Brian.
I didn't until the last episode.
The finale.
Yeah. They really showed more. I felt like they didn't get enough screen time. We didn't really see like how their relationship could be serious. Like we didn't get, like you said, that like romantic. It's like, oh, he understands her
because they're both Dominican.
Right.
Or he likes him, whatever.
No, but that's what he said at the fire pit. He was like, in my household, we talk like that. Like, I understand you. And then it became this whole thing of like, it's okay if you're misunderstood, blah, blah, blah. And in a way, like, I was hating on it, but then I'm like, it is kind of cute.
It is cute. I thought that their date was really, really cute. And I'm not mad that they won at all. I'm really not.
I went from like not being able to stand her to thinking that she was cute, but still annoying. And then I was like, wait.
She grew on us.
How do I like her? Yeah, and I wasn't being like judgy not liking her. I just like, not your cup of tea. It wasn't my cup of tea. And now I'm
she's
like,
not your cup of tea, so don't
I like
drink
her. God, I'm not that book that you should be reading. No, literally. Like, there's the analogies, girl. Like, don't take them back. Like, you know.
Tone it down.
But like, don't. Like that. I loved the point of like what she said at the end.
And she didn't care.
But
like, she
but
just didn't
okay.
care, which
Can I just say something? Amaya is a nurse, and the way that she speaks and holds herself scares the shit out of me.
Tachycardic.
It scares the crap out of me for like her and her profession. I'm not gonna lie. Like, don't freaking cancel me. But if she walked in and talked like that, and that was like a nurse who was supposed to be like, knowing, oh my God.
I think she works in a hospital.
No, I think it was like, I didn't want to like speak out of turn because I'm not sure exactly what she does, but it's like some real deal shit. And I'm like, I don't know how I feel about like her being a nurse. So
I would like her as like my labor and delivery nurse. I would trust her with my heart.
Comforting, cute. Not like my life is in your hands. It scares me. It's scary. I mean, I really know some dips of nurses, I'm not gonna lie. Mm-hmm. And I have learned, like, when you meet somebody who's in the medical field and you're like, how? Like, I don't care. Come for me. Don't.
And Hannah
please.
said that she was going to school to be a doctor.
Listen, she seems like she could hit the books.
Yeah.
But like she holds herself besides the mental breakdowns. Like, the Mentee Bees need to be kept to a minimum. Next season, okay? Can we keep the Mentee Bees to a minimum? Because not all of it's good TV.
No. I hope that from this season, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Who would you like from this season
to like
come back for Casa Amor next season?
Have they ever done that?
So Rob was on Casa Amor,
right?
In
for
season
Casa
5 and came back. So if they were just gonna drop someone in from each gender, doesn't matter.
Wait, so you're saying from this season's Casa Amor?
From this season?
Yeah, just like dropped into the next season.
Yep, a girl and a boy.
I would say Grayson because I really love her. Yeah, that's probably my girl because I think she had enough of a time on the show where people would be like, oh my God, it's Grayson, but not too much where it's like this big, so like Rob.
Yep.
So I would say Grayson for a girl, and I would say, I was gonna say Pepe, but I almost feel like if Shelly and Ace didn't work out, Ace would be a fun one to like have him come in. But I feel like they have to be kind of like sexy, intimidating walking in. And so, like, no offense to Ace because he's just like so cute. He's so cute, yeah. So maybe like or Charlie.
I was gonna say mine's Charlie.
Yeah, that's my that's what I would say. What about you? So Charlie.
Mm-hmm. And I would actually like Hannah.
Yeah, I went between like Grayson and Hannah. Yeah, and Iris.
Yeah, I'm just not thinking Iris like, because I just don't think she would be a good person. She's like a look. Like, you have to like that look. I feel like Grayson and Hannah, anyone's like all over it. And I do feel like an Ace, Pepe, Charlie, like there's gonna be someone in there that wants them. Yeah.
So that's what I would say. Yeah. This is a mini episode.
So we have to keep it mini.
Yeah, so what little fun game should we end with? Because we did promise that.
We should say at the same time.
Okay, like I say, like what do you want for dinner tonight? We go 1, 2, 3.
Yes.
Okay. All right, we'll do a couple of those.
Okay.
All right. What if you don't know what you're having for dinner tonight, right? Like dream dinner. Dream dinner for tonight. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Steak and mashed potatoes.
Okay.
I've been craving a filet.
Okay, drink. Like, drink with your dinner.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. Margarita.
I was going to say martini, but I don't have any vodka at home, so wine it is.
Okay, what are we watching?
Okay.
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Love
Bride
Island
Wars.
UK.
I just wanted a good rom-com. Love Island UK is superior. You're watching
season 8.
Yeah, you're watching season 8, which is like Davide Ekansu. It's going to be a wild ride for you. I'm so loving that.
It's the first time I've watched another country, and I'm not going to lie, I did shut it off after the 3rd episode because I was bored because the US is just so raunchy that I did go back and watch the first season of Exit, but season 6. So
No, it gets there. It really gets there. There's more like foundational work. Like I feel like you like the couples more because you really like watch them form this connection, and like a lot of people get screwed over and fiery. It's like it's really good. It's more about the plot.
I like Luca, but I don't know if anyone is that deep into UK.
Yeah, we can revisit it, but that's fun. So we both need to have steak with a beverage and. Maybe in separate households because you want to watch something different than me. But that's it for today.
Tonight we do have to depart, but maybe this weekend we can do a little steak, marg, wine, bride war night. That sounds like a good night.
Amber would love that. Not the alcohol, but oh my gosh, so proud of us. We crushed it.
This was so good. Probably longer than what a mini episode should have
been. I don't know. We're going to find out. I got no timers. I got barely any notes. So that's why these are so fun. Okay. We will see you next Thursday. Thank you for joining us today where there's a lot to say, a lot to do, and a whole lot of Alexis.